Hello and welcome to the tutorial on how to connect to the class recordings for the Oregon Executive MBA. My name is Michael Suskin and I am the IT person for the Oregon Executive MBA program. We're going to be starting in Windows 8.1. It is very similar to Windows 7, and if you're watching this and you have Windows 10, it should also be very similar to Windows 10. We're going to start at the very beginning of the instructions on how to connect to the class recordings. You should have received this in an email. It should be posted on Blackboard as well. We're going to first start with how to connect to the VPN. Getting connected to the campus network. If you are not here at the University of Oregon or in the White Stag building or on the main campus down in Eugene, you're going to need to connect to the VPN. To do this, we open a web browser. I'm using Firefox, and we go to uovpn.uoregon.edu, and it brings up a page like this. What it's asking for here is your Duck ID. Your Duck ID is what you use to log into Blackboard, to get on the wireless, anything like that. It is not your 95 number. It's your everything before the @uoregon in your email address. So mine is msuskin, and then my password. And we click login. Now it may pop up something like this: allow UOVPN to run Java. We can click allow on this in Firefox. There are a lot of rules that make things like this pop up, but we go ahead and click allow. And we can say allow and remember if you want. And this should take you through and install the AnyConnect mobility client. And you can see here at the bottom, VPN connected. You can always check it if you click this little triangle in Windows. You can see the circle with the lock on it. We're connected to the VPN. So now we're a part of the University of Oregon's network. And we can close our web browser. So if we go to connect to the share now, or where the recordings are located. From Windows 8, you can hit the Windows button. This is Windows 8.1, so there's a little start button here. Windows 7 has a start button in this area. Windows 10 will also have a little start button, but this is Windows 8.1, so when we click it, we get this menu. The next thing is type run. Just start typing anywhere, and you'll see run shows up on the screen. You can hit enter or click that. And in this window, we're going to type what we see or copy and paste what we have here. I'm just going to copy and paste it. And you'll notice it does not have a class number after it. You need to put whatever class you are in. So for instance, if I'm in class 29, I'm going to put class 29. And it needs to look exactly like this. It doesn't have to be capitalized here where it says class or anything like that, but it does need to look exactly like this with all of the slashes. And then we can go ahead and hit OK. Or you can hit enter. At this point, what's going on is Windows is trying to authenticate against the server with your current logged in credentials, which are not your U of O credentials. So we have to wait for it to time out. Once it times out, it's going to bring up a message on what you need to do to log in. And it usually takes in the neighborhood of 60 to 90 seconds. As you can see, it took a few minutes for mine to pop up, but finally the Windows security window showed up. You can see I'm still connected to the UOVPN. That's very important, otherwise this window will never pop up. If it takes longer than 60 to 90 seconds, don't worry about it. Just let it wait. It'll either show an error message to you, or the next thing it does is show you the Windows security. What you need to type here, based on what's in the instructions, is AD / then your Duck ID. The AD / is very important. AD / then your duck ID, which remember is not your 95 number, but what you use to log into Blackboard, and then your password. At this point, you can say remember my credentials. It's up to you. I typically don't save mine, but you are more than welcome to if you'd like to, and click OK. Once this is done, it'll pop up your class. I used class 29, and then you just navigate to your current year of where your recordings are, so 2015, and then you can pick the recording of your choice. It shows the file sizes. This is the detailed window view. And then basically you can download your video. Just go ahead and copy it to your desktop. You can drag and drop. This file is not harmful to your computer. It's just double checking with you. And you can say OK. You can see a download. Then you can leave this window open. You can close it however you want to deal with this window. And then you have your recording is ready to go. All you really need to do is double click it. I've never opened this browser before, but
we've got 5 regions: LOPS, Orange, Thailand.
And as you can see, the videos play, and you're ready to go. So that's all you really need to do to connect to the share and get the videos to download and watch on your own. When you're done with all of this, I highly recommend closing this window, and you can right click on that little circle. If you right click on it, it gives you all these options. You can go ahead and quit that. You'll see it disconnects and closes, and it'll take a second for you to get back to your regular network for your connection. And if it doesn't, if something kind of funny happens, go ahead and restart your computer and you'll be back to the way you were before. So this has been how to connect to the class recordings for Windows. I hope this helps alleviate any questions. If you need more help, please feel free to contact me, Michael Suskin. My email address is msuskin@uoregon.edu. Can also be reached at lcb-oemba@ithelp.uoregon.edu. Thank you.